Have you ever needed to shoot a video but you just didn't feel like being in front of the camera? Picture this. You've had a great video idea. You've written it out beautifully over the last 3 hours. So now it's time to shoot. But somehow you don't feel like it. So you take a break. And another. But that just seems to make it worse. So you put it off indefinitely. And then you beat yourself up because you are procrastinating. Sound familiar? So how do you shoot video when you're not in the mood? Because if I only ever shot video when I felt in the mood, I'd probably be homeless. I definitely wouldn't have got to 28 million views on YouTube. So in this video, we'll address if, first of all, this is even possible or advisable. After all, people always say we're supposed to be authentic when we shoot video. Wouldn't our authentic self just be all wrong if we are not in the mood? Secondly, we'll talk about what not being in the mood actually means in real terms and how to turn things around quickly so you never waste time and effort again and shooting is easy no matter how you felt before. And lastly, we'll address the big question, what exactly should you do? Force yourself to do it even if you're not in the mood? No. But I'll show you exactly how to get into the mood, naturally, to shoot video. Anyway, enough of the dodgy double entendres, let's get into it. So first of all, I'm an introvert, bordering on shy, bordering on loves to get lost in his own mind at the expense of wanting to connect with the outside world. So if it was about being authentic and natural only, and you put me in front of the camera, here's what you'd get. Hi, how's it going? Let's talk about what we can do now when we talk about being authentic and comfortable. So it's somewhat misleading, but definitely popular to say you just have to be authentic to be good on camera. On the other hand, yes, obviously don't be fake, but just to say be yourself isn't really cutting it, I'm afraid. I prefer to say be your best presenter self. Am I saying we all have multiple personalities, that we can't ever be ourselves? That we have to pretend, act, etc. Well, actually, we have to be ready to act in the truest sense of the word. To act, to take action, out loud. And what's the action? To make a viewer listen, to reflect, or take a specific action themselves. That's the goal, and that's the action we need. But let's get more into those different personalities. Do we have them? Well, no, maybe we don't all have different personalities, but we definitely have different states. And that's the real problem here. When we don't feel like shooting a video, we're actually in the wrong state for stepping in front of the camera. And that's why we really can't get ourselves to do it. And why it feels so awkward. See, everything we do during the day requires and creates a related state in order to successfully do that activity. Some things more than others. If you play tennis, if you meditate, if you have a team meeting, if you give a speech, watch Netflix, cooking in the professional kitchen, reading a book, whatever you do, a state goes along with it. Now, if you had just played tennis and you went straight to reading an important book, would that be optimal from the beginning? No. It would take some time for you to get into the right mindset to read. Same thing the other way around, you just wouldn't be in the right state. And that's the crucial problem here. No wonder we're struggling when it comes to shooting video, especially when we've just spent hours in introspection, ideating, and writing the script. Yes, some people can force themselves, but we've already established that forced anything is usually not such a good idea. So remember, the key is state management. There's a useful state for any activity. When you're in the right state, that activity becomes easy and effortless and doesn't require willpower. And of course, that's what we need for presenting on camera. And that means it's not because you're lazy or shy or scared of the camera. You're just in the wrong state. So how do you do it then exactly? Exactly how do you get into the mood or state to shoot video so that you find it easy even if you didn't feel like it before? Well, I want to give you 3 strategies here. The first one is through your mind. Now, we all visualize all the time. Just the other day, I was in Da Nang in Vietnam, and one morning I just effortlessly visualized a vegan Snickers bar, which I knew they were selling at Roots, which is a vegan cafe in Da Nang, because I had it the day before. And in the morning, I effortlessly visualized it. Then I effortlessly walked to the Roots cafe. I effortlessly ordered it, and I effortlessly ate it far too quickly. No willpower involved. I just visualized it, and it made me go and get stuff. We do this all the time. Every time you eat something, every time you choose about what to eat, what to do, you first have an idea in your mind. All I'm saying here is just do it consciously. When you don't feel like shooting video, when you're in the wrong state for shooting, first visualize presenting to camera confidently, happily, exactly how you want to. You can imagine it, right? So that's your first step. Often that can be enough to actually want to start shooting straight away. And guess what I did before I started shooting this? The second great way of getting into the right state to shoot video is to get physical. Punch the air. Do some push-ups. Jump up and down. Do some star jumps. Go for a quick run. Do anything to get physical and get out of your head and into the body. And you'll notice a massive difference with your energy. If I hadn't done this before this video, you would have a very different experience here right now. Now, the third way of actually getting yourself fired up to shoot video is something called emotional diary. And I learned this from a famous acting teacher called Ivana Chabak recently. And it's a great way to get yourself very bought in and motivated to achieve your goal. And when it comes to video, it's about making your viewer do something. In other words, this really ignites your passion. All you do is you follow this prompt. I need you to listen to me and do X because Y. So to give you an example, if I did this out loud right now, I would say, I need you to listen to me and follow these strategies because they will help you massively, because you will be able to actually shoot more video effectively, and you'll make better videos, and you'll be a better communicator on camera. And that means your business will grow, and you'll come back to me and you'll say, hey, Stefan, this really helped me. Let me check out what else you've got. And you may come to my website and it will help my business in return, because you'll probably sign up for coaching, or you take one of my programs, and you'll realize that there are many other things I can help you with, and boom, all of a sudden we're having a great relationship, and I can help you with other things, and I benefit from it as well, because I'll feel fulfilled and I'll make some money probably in the process, and I can live the life of my dreams freely. Now, am I ready to make a video right now and talk to you, or am I going to be procrastinating? The first, right? Because I've just convinced myself. And you do it with an emotional diary. Great technique. Really, actors are using this for roles, and you can use this in different ways, but it works really well for video. Anytime you need to get yourself to do something, just use this prompt. I need you to listen to me and do X because of Y, A, B, C, D, E, whatever. Yeah? And you just go. You can do this in writing, you can do it out loud. Out loud is even better because you're communicating. Now you have 3 strategies that will help you to get into the right state to shoot video whenever you really need to be in the right state. So you don't have to force yourself or feel awkward on camera. Now, if you'd like more personalized attention from me, then follow the link below the video and sign up for a free 30-minute consultation with me, where we can talk about what stops you from being your best self on camera, where we'll find your specific style that will work best for you, where I can help you to become a greater virtual presenter. And if you've already done that, then check out this video here, where I break down Gordon Ramsay's specific presentation style.